Hello, my dear students. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. As you all know that we are practicing past paper questions topic wise. Today, my topic is factors of polynomial and I'm going to solve one question from past papers. So here you can see the question on the next screen. So here you can see the question. When you will see the question, what question is saying? Question is saying that there is a polynomial function fx, and when we are dividing that polynomial function, okay, with 2x minus 1, we are getting remainder 0. Why? Because it is saying that this fx function has a factor 2x minus 1, and when we are dividing any function with their factor, we are going to get remainder equal to 0. That means if I'll find the value of x from this part, and if I will put its value here in function, so I would be getting equal to 0. Function would be equal to 0, right? Fx is equal to 0, I would be getting. And second, if you'll write, if you will read the other part, it is saying that and a remainder of 5 when divided by x minus 1. That means when I would be dividing my function fx with x minus 1, I would be getting remainder equal to 5. That means when I would be equating my this function with equal to 0 and its value of x, if I'm going to put here, then this whole function will become equal to 5, because it is saying that when this function fx function is divided by x minus 1, it is giving us remainder equal to 5. So in both the cases, I will equate this expression with 0, I will equate this expression with 0. When I will put the value of x in this function of this expression, I would be getting function equal to 0, and when I would be putting the value of x in this function, I would be getting this function equal to 5. Is it clear? So now read the first question. First question is saying, so that b is equal to 8 and find the value of a. It's very easy. After solving, we will be getting the answers. Actually, each and every question is relating to one another. And here, if you will try to find the pattern, the similarity in past papers, the past papers, the questions are mainly similar in additional maths. So if you are learning to solve a kind of pattern, you can solve other question as well. So according to my advice, now there is no more time. There is not much time. There is examination in May 2022. So therefore, I would be saying that you should practice the past paper questions intensely, because they are going to help you in the long run for the examination. Because additional maths is such that if you are just solving the exercises of additional maths book, and if you will try to solve the past papers, you will not be able to solve past papers, because there is vast difference between the exercise question and past paper questions. So let us start. So first of all, I'm writing my function here. My fx is equal to ax cube minus 15x plus bx minus 2. I would be taking out the value here, 2x minus 1. Since this is the factor, I'm going to take the value of x from here. So x would be equal to 1 by 2. I just assuming that you know how to solve linear equation. This will go that side 1 and this will just come like that. So when I'm putting value as 1 by 2 in my given function, okay. So here, if I'm putting 1 by 2, so here a multiplied by 1 by 2 cube, instead of x, I'm putting 1 by 2. 15 multiplied by 1 by 2 plus b times 1 by 2 minus 2 is equal to 0. Why? Because this is the factor, and when we are putting the value, we are going to get remainder as 0. Now try to solve. So 1 by 2 cube would be 1 by 8, so it would be a by 8. Here it would be 15 by 2, and here it would be plus b by 2, and here it would be minus 2 is equal to 0. Now let us take LCM. LCM would be 8. Here it would be a. Here it would be 2 times 4. It would be no, wait just a second. Here actually it was a square. It was x square. So I would be giving x square here, right? And it would be 4. It would be 4. 15 by 4. Okay, because here if you will see the function 15x square, right? And here I have not written that square. I made a mistake. Okay, so here it would be 15 by 4. So 4 times 2 would be 8, and it would be minus 30. then it would be 2 times means here, well, I'll divide, it is be getting 4, so it would be plus 4b. I'm assuming that you know how to solve fractions, because you know without fractions, if you don't know to solve fraction, this is not good that you have taken additional maths. Okay, you need to learn the concepts. And here is nothing but 1, so I will be dividing 8 with 1, it would be 8, and here I would be getting 16 is equal to 0. Now this 8 will go that side, 0 into 8 would be just 0. Here 30 minus 16 would be minus 46. So a plus 4b minus 46 is equal to 0. In next step, I could write a plus 4b is equal to 46. So this is equation number 1, which I am getting from this much information. Let us try to find the other thing. Again, I'm writing my function fx is equal to ax cube minus 15x square. What was that? Plus bx and minus 2. I think this is my function. Yes. And after that, we know that when we are going to put x minus 1, I am going to get a remainder of 5. So here x minus 1. From here, take out the value of x. So my x would be equal to 1 when I am going to put 1 in function. So I am going to get equal to 5. Okay, so put 1 in function. So a 1 cube minus 15 1 square, because instead of x I'm putting 1, plus b times 1 minus 2 is equal to that would be equal to 5, because it will leave the remainder of 5. Here I was writing equal to 0 because it was written in the question that 2x minus 1 is a factor. Now try to solve this one. A cube 1 cube would be 1, so it would be 1 and it would be minus 15. It would be just plus b, it would be minus 2 is equal to 5. Now a plus b minus 17, I would be adding minus 15 minus 2, that will make minus 17 is equal to 5. And after that, a plus b, this 17 will go that side, means 5 plus 17. So a plus b is equal to 22. Okay, so this is my equation number 2. Now I have two equations. I have this equation, I have this equation. Let us solve them. So I have a plus 4b is equal to 46. Yes, a plus 4b is equal to 46. And again, I have a plus b is equal to 22. With two sets of information, I got two equations. Now you might be knowing how to solve the simultaneous equation. So I am going to eliminate a this time. So when we are eliminating, see here, this is in positive. So I need to subtract them here. And when we subtract, we change the symbols. So here I am writing minus, minus, and minus. A and a will cancel each other. Now it is minus. So 4 minus b will make 3b is equal to 46 minus 22 will make 4 and 2. And from here, b is equal to 24 by 3. That means is equal to 8. And this one, first question was saying, show that b is equal to 8. So I proved that b is equal to 8. Now, find the value of a. So put in any of the equation. This is a bit short equation. So I'm putting here a plus b is equal to 22. Okay. And I want to find a. So b is 8. So I would be writing 8 is equal to 22. So a would be equal to 22 minus 8. That would be a is equal to 14. Now I found the value of a and I found the value of b. So my a is equal to 14 and I shown that b is equal to 8. Now here in my function, a and b were hidden, but right now I know the value. So right now, can I rewrite my this function? Can I rewrite my this function? How I would be rewriting my this function? Try to understand. What was my function fx? Initially, it was ax cube minus 15x square, then plus bx minus 2. This was my function. Here a and b were hidden, but right now I know what is my a. A is 14, so I can rewrite my this function as 14x cube minus 15x square plus 8x, because I know b is equal to 8, and minus 2 like this. And if you will read the second question, it is showing using the values, it is saying using the values of a and b from part 1, express fx in the form of 2x minus 1 into gx, where gx is a quadratic function to be found. Whenever the question is saying to factorize a cubic function, whenever question is saying to factorize a cubic equation, what we do, we actually divide that cubic function with the factor. And we already know that 2x minus 1 is factor because information is given. So I'm going to divide this function with 2x minus 1. And my quotient would be the answer. My quotient would be gx. That would be a quadratic factor. So let us found that. Now I have this function and I have to divide this whole function by 2x minus 1. So let us do it by long division method. So 2x minus 1. And I'm going to divide here. Okay, I have to divide this one because this thing and this thing is same. Now I have a and b with myself. So here 14x cube minus 15x square plus 8x minus 2. I'm going to divide. You might be knowing how we divide. We take our first term and we divide with first term. That means 14x cube divided with 2x x, and here 1x will cancel. So here would be 2 and here would be 7. So it would be 7x square. So I am going to write 7x square here. And the same thing I am going to write here. After that, I am going to multiply whatever I have written here with second term. So minus 1 multiplied with 7x square. So that would be minus 7x square. Okay, now I'm subtracting. And when we subtract, we change symbol. You already know that. It is plus, it will become minus. This is minus, it will become plus. I'm going to cancel them because this is plus and this is minus and both are same. So I'm going to cancel them. Minus 15x square plus 7x square will make minus 8x square. Rest of the term I'm just going to write like this. Again, the same process I'm going to follow. I'm going to divide my first term minus 8x square with 2x. So 1x will go from there. There is just 1x and here would be 4. So minus 4x here I'm going to write. And same thing, whatever here it is written, I'm going to write the same thing. After that, I'm going to multiply minus 1 and minus 4x. It will give me plus 4x. Again, I'm going to subtract. When we subtract, we change symbol. This is minus, this will become plus, this is plus, this will become minus. So this is minus 8x square and this is plus 8x square. So they both are going to cancel each other. And here we have 8x minus 4x because now I have changed the symbol. This is now minus 4x. So 8x minus 4x will give me only 4x, and rest of the term I'm just going to rewrite. The same process I'm going to take my first term and I am going to divide with my first term from here, from divisor. 4x divided by 2x, x and x will cancel each other. It would be just 2. I'm just going to write plus 2 here. I'm going to write same thing here. Again, I'm going to multiply minus 1 plus 2 will make minus 2. Again, I would be subtracting by changing symbol. This is plus, this will become minus, this is minus, this will become plus. So 4x minus 4x will cancel each other and minus 2 and plus 2 will cancel each other. My remainder is 0. And I would be knowing that I would be getting remainder equal to 0 because I already know that this thing is the function of given, actually is the factor of given function. 2x minus 1 is factor of this given function. We were knowing this fact and therefore I'm getting remainder 0. So now this is my qx. Now this is my qx. So here my answer would be, first of all, let me, what I have found here, 7x square minus 4x plus 2. So here my gx would be 7x square minus 4x plus 2. So this would be my gx. So here I found the answer. Now, the third thing which you have to solve. Show that the equation function fx is equal to 0 has only one real root. How we decide that which function has how many real roots? So real roots depend upon the degree. Degree is the highest power in given function or in given algebraic expression. So in this given function or algebraic expression, you can see the highest power is 3. That means its degree is 3. That means we will be having three values of x. Three values of x. Okay, three values we are going to find. Question is saying prove that it has only one real value and two are imaginary. In other words, question is saying that you need to solve like this. 2x minus 1 means question is saying you solve fx is equal to 0. That means you have to solve fx function. That means 14x cube minus 15x square plus 8x minus 2. I think it was in the function is minus 2 is equal to 0, right? And I have factorized this thing as 2x minus 1, and other thing which I got was 7x square minus 4x. I'm writing from here minus 4x and plus 2. Okay, now I have to solve is equal to 0. So for this part I can solve 2x minus 1. 2x minus 1 would be equal to 0, or I could say 7x square minus 4x plus 2 would be equal to 0. I know that you already know how to solve the quadratic equation and all, and you would be knowing the quadratic formula as well. So from here, I would be getting the value of x as 1 by 2. This is my real root. What about this? You might be knowing the quadratic formula. What is quadratic formula for x? That is minus b plus minus root over b square minus 4ac divided by 2a. And you might be knowing if this value is less than 0, that means in negative, there would be no real roots. And see this part. Try to find root b square minus 4ac for this part. Let us do that. So b square, that means minus 4 square, that is going to make 16, and minus 4ac. Minus 4ac means here minus 4a. A is my 7. So 7 and 4 will make 28, and c is 2. That means 56. And here it was minus symbol. Okay, try to understand. So I would be getting minus 56. Minus 4ac, I wrote like that. Minus 4a. What is my a? 7. My c is 2. I solved this part. You can solve. So minus 56 I got. And it will give me 6 will 0. And here minus 40. Try to use your calculator. Try to find any value in root. Try to find minus 2 root. Root over minus 2 or any number. It would be showing error. Or try to find this one in your scientific calculator. It would be showing error. That means all the negative values under the root, they are imaginary. And if this part is imaginary, my real roots would be not possible. My imaginary roots would be possible. So therefore, for this cubic function, I have only one real root just for this part. For this quadratic function, I would be having no real roots because my roots would be imaginary. How I came to know that? Because I know when the value of root over b square minus 4ac is less than 0, that means in negative, the real roots are not existing. So therefore, I can finally conclude here, so that equation fx is equal to 0 has only one real root. Yes, obviously it has one real root, that is 1 by 2. And here you have to solve the third part. So this is the solution of third part. This is the solution of second part. And this whole thing was solution of first part. So like that, you have to solve this question. I hope that you have understood how to solve this kind of question. Please practice this again and again for 3 or 4 times. There are 2 more questions of this kind of previous papers. I would be solving them as well. So have a nice day. We are going to meet again in another lecture. If you want to take concept class from me, a kind of crash course in additional maths, because that is needed, because this is the high time. So I would be teaching at very nominal fee. Okay. So you can contact me. My country code is +91 at WhatsApp 9097 493120. So this is my number, plus 919097493120. Thank you so much. I hope that you have understood the question. If you would be knowing the concept, you have understood the question. There is no doubt, because my teaching style is, I think, better. I know that I'm good in teaching. And if you don't know anything about additional math, any concept, so this is very tough to understand. You need to take some of the concept classes. Okay. So have a nice day. And for any free material like books or past paper question, you can also WhatsApp me on this number. So have a nice day. So we are going to meet with another lecture. Bye bye. Take care of yourself.